Hi, my name's Aaron Malik, and this is the Wave.
Hold up.
How you doing, sir?
All right, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. So, how did you get started with your business? Where did it all come about?
Well, my business started during the pandemic. All the gyms had started closing down, and there was nowhere to train. So I decided that if maybe I can start training. I didn't really want to do it, but I tried it out for a while, and it started working. And that's how it trickled off. I was doing workouts during the pandemic in my yard, and I was taking videos, and people started watching them, and then that's how it started.
How did you come up with that name?
The name came about. I wanted a name that totally didn't mean going to the gym and just picking up heavy weights. So I wanted to come up with a name that means health, fitness. So when people come, they won't think all we gonna do is just lift weights. So I can get a different style of crowd, not the same weightlifting crowd. So I came up with a name called Better Life Fitness, and it's been working for me. Pandemic hit, it closed all the gyms down. So as the gym was closed, nowhere to work out. I had nowhere to go and work out. So I just started working out at home. And as I was working out at home, I just started recording my videos. And people would ask me, man, how's you staying in shape? And it look like you're getting bigger, or it look like you're looking better and better than you did before the pandemic. And I said, well, all I got is stretch bands, and all I got is a few weights. And I'm just using those. So as the pandemic was easing off, people still was not sure about if they wanted to go back to the gym or not. So they asked me, well, have you thought about training? I said, no, not really, because I really don't want to be bothered with people, because some people gonna do what you say, some people not gonna do what you say. And that's a lot of time spending with somebody that you know gonna go home and do what they want to do and not what you say. So what I started doing what I call travel training. That where I come to you and I train you for a fee. And it just trickled off of that. And the money that I was getting for my unemployment during the pandemic, I took that money and invested back in small equipment, travel equipment, and I became a travel training business. And as I came and started doing, I didn't have a name at the time. So I was thinking, like, I want the name to be something that don't just say, I got to come in here and lift weights. I got to come in here and do this. I want something that draw people attention. So I didn't want it to say training or nothing like that. So I was talking to a friend, and he was like, well, what have you come up with? I said, I really don't have no name. I said, I don't want it to say Micheal Fitness or nothing like that. I want it to be something that when you come, it's suitable to capture any type of crowd, old, young, football players, basketball players, or anybody who just want to do it as a stress relief. So he said, he just threw out a name, Better Life Fitness, and I was like, wow. I was like, that's the name. I was like, I'm gonna use that name, because that name says more than just come in here and lift weights, get on the treadmill. It's a lifestyle. So it's like, if you take care of your body, you can have a better life. And I just kept promoting. And the way I promoted, just from a phone camera. I would go to the gym. I didn't have much clients. I would have about 1 or 2 clients a month. But I was consistent. I went to the gym. I had my little tripod. Everybody like, what this guy doing? I would get permission for wherever gym I go to and train. Is it okay for me to have my camera? I had my cameras. And I would just post my videos daily. And that's how it actually became. And now it's steady growing, and soon it will be a business.
So, I know what you look like now, but were you always the same size growing up as a kid?
No, I come a long way. I could say I was 150 or 165. I come from a long way. It was just hard work, dedication. I worked out months and months and didn't see results. I wanted to quit. When I seen that first result, I kept pushing. That's why every time you see my videos on Facebook, I always go back and I show where I came from to show you that if I can do it, you can do it too. And it ain't easy, but it's worth it in the long run.
So in doing what the workouts that you do you need expensive equipment, or do you have something that you bring to? I know you do mobile, so
Like, okay, if you're pushing for time, I tell anybody, if you're pushing for time, 15 minutes is all you need. You can have stretch band. If you have your set of dumbbells, you can do a full body workout with just dumbbells. You can do a full body workout with your just body weight. Like some of my clients, they're pushing for time. Some of them come on their lunch break. So they don't have no more than 25 minutes or so to work out. So I would do a circuit. And what is a circuit? You just do 3 or 4 exercises back to back, take a break. You do 4 or 5 rounds and you finish. So it don't take a lot of equipment. You don't have to have expensive equipment or nothing like that. Just some stretch bands, your body weight, some dumbbells, some kettlebells or whatever. Just as long as you get your body moving.
And if you had to pick one exercise that could get the most results for a person that just wants to do one good exercise that they can get in, what would be that exercise?
I would say deadlifts and squats. And the reason I would say deadlifts and squat because when you're doing deadlifts, when you start from the bottom position, you're pulling from your leg first. Then you're using your other part of your body, and then as you come up, you're incorporating your back. Now with squats, I would say squats because you have to balance the bar on your back, and you're using more core and back, and you're working your legs. So you're working your legs, your core. It's a full body movement. It's called a compound exercise. Compound exercise is where you do one exercise, but you're working multiple parts of your body. So I would say the deadlifts and the squats.
So have you always been muscular, or you just started, or?
No, I started around 2008. I wasn't muscular. I went to the gym, didn't know what I was doing. Trial and error, just trying things. I see people in the gym that look like they know what they're doing. So I started asking questions. And I just kept working and studying and watching videos until I started to learn my body. And once I started to learn my body, that's when I started to grow.
So do you have anybody that you look up to, or patting yourself behind in the workout world, or are you kind of just doing your own thing?
Well, at the point I was watching a guy by the name of Teron Becker. And I liked his training because he didn't stick to just work out with weights. He was more athletic training type, and that's the kind of trainer I want to be. I want to be a trainer that gets you to where you want to be, but you still got your mobility and you're not stiff. Now, a guy I do look up to is a guy from Macomb who started me off. He's a trainer as well, and he preached into me every day. Be you, be what you want to be, and if you do you, it'll work for you. And that's what I've been doing. And I've been trying to be different, and it's been working for me.
What drives Micheal Barnes every morning to get up and do what he do?
First and foremost, what drives me to get up every morning is helping people. I like to see people get results. If I can help a person change, I feel like I have did my duty for the day.
So if someone wanted to reach you for your services, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
You can reach me on all social media platforms. Facebook, or you can contact me on my number on Facebook, or you can contact me on Instagram, Micheal Barnes, or you can contact me on TikTok.
All the same name?
It's all same names. What makes me unique than most trainers is I feel like I take out time with my clients. If I tell my clients to do something and they're on their last leg, I always tell my client it's a process. Trust the process. That's my motto. Trust the process. If you trust the process, it'll work for you. So what I tell them is mind over matter. So if they come in there and say, I can't do this, I always tell them, no, you can't. And they always ask me, why I can't? I said, because you just told yourself you couldn't do it. Speak things over your mind, over your body, and you will do great things. Also, it's doing something that I love to do, that I grew up doing, and it's just about helping people. So if I can get up every day to help somebody, I don't have no problem getting up and going and doing it. Trust the process. If you trust the process, it will work for you. And I want to thank everyone who tuning in to this live broadcast. This is the Wave.